Good morning, beautiful people. It's Aishat.B here. Welcome to Social Media Trends on the Weekend
And
Show. I'm
show.
joined with...
Roland.
How you doing, Roland?
I'm good. How was your week?
It was fine. So
How was
much
the
to
weather?
share.
The weather was
It's
cool
cool,
and
going
calm.
fine. You know, it's a bit chilly.
Yeah, chilly. Let's go straight
Into our
to
first
the
story
story
for
of the
today.
day.
As usual,
Ja.
we're going straight into what is trending. As you
Trend,
know,
yeah.
Davido and
David,
Choma
oh.
are doing their fourth wedding, or what we call this,
Let's
their
just say a
fourth...
white wedding.
Yeah, white wedding, but
White
the
wedding.
fourth celebration almost. People are wondering why did it take so long? Why now in August? I think it was earlier this year and even last year when they started celebrating
They're tried.
their wedding in Nigeria and Lagos, and now they're in Miami, Florida, in the USA.
Yeah, enjoying themselves.
I mean, for me,
I
I
think the
don't.
wedding's happening today.
Yes, today. I think
yeah.
even just yesterday night they had what they call the Havana party,
Yeah.
where she wore white and the video had this cultural, would I say, festival attire. Looks like they're ready to party. To be honest.
They're ready to party and enjoy themselves. That's what celebrities do.
Of course. Hashtag Chibido.
Yeah,
It is currently
Chibido.
still trending. Right now, for me, I don't see Choma smiling much. I don't know if you've noticed that in the videos, or what do you
Well,
think?
maybe she's stressed. Let's just say so, because these are days where I believe she should be happy.
I think so too. I 100%
maybe
agree
stress.
with you.
Maybe stress.
Maybe it is stress. And there's some comments from Nigeria as to maybe it would pass the wedding, or what they call, the prissy wedding with Juma X, the Tanzanian singer.
But that's my challenge in Nigeria. Why do you always want to create a banter?
It's fun
Why
to
do you
compare
want to
who has more money.
Why?
I didn't hear figure out who has more of the money. Who's gonna spend? I think I heard the video yesterday talking about $3.2 million has been spent already. In Naira, how much is that? And more is still coming.
So,
Obvio. All right, going to our comments first here. We have one from a particular user on Instagram who had the right to share. Let's see what they had to say. All right, we have from Sakina. He says here, that is his wife, for goodness sake. He's obsessed with her, and every day they're able to find love. I know some of you wish your man all over your life as he is on Chioma. The next comment here we have.
Pepe Queen 626. He said, Jumi never did this to Priscilla, though the disrespect. So what's disrespect? Nigeria.
And the way he's grabbing her now, do you understand? That's the point of it. It's not something
That's his wife, for God's sake.
True, very, very true. We have one more comment here to read. Let's look at the next comment here. All right, you know what Nigerians have been saying about the fact that it says from Sarah here, it says, if you didn't touch me like that before my wife's wedding, I will cancel the wedding. That's a bit extreme.
What do women want? We don't know. All right, the second comment from Binta, he said, being obsessed with someone you can't stop cheating on. Well, I don't know.
See, Nigerians are this cheating comment. They should take it easy. Seriously,
easy.
it's not necessary. Every time they bring up the cheating thing, celebrities have baby mamas.
Yeah, they do.
I think David has taken it.
But it's not a good moral, though.
I agree.
But just leave it for them. Let them be in that space and be in your space.
All right, going straight to our next story. We're looking at politics here. As you know, INEC has been saying a lot of things, getting ready for the 2027 elections coming up. And do you trust what they're saying about the new voting system?
Well, constitutionally, it's the right of inmates to vote. But now Nigerians are worried about the motive or the perception or the implied motive behind it.
Yeah,
because the inmates, they can do anything to get their freedom.
And the fact that they're asking them now to come in and vote means that perhaps they're saying that President Tinubu is the one that's looking for more votes. What do you think about that aspect?
I don't know, that's Nigerians. It's optional.
I like how you said it, kept it neutral, because honestly, if inmates can vote, like you said, it is a right of every Nigerian to vote.
Right,
I see no harm in that, but people are worried as to who the votes will go and to which party.
And who would they vote for? They have been in there for long.
They don't have access.
So let's have some comment of what Nigerians have to say.
All right, first comment here we have from Yeye Yakubu, or Yaru Yakubu. Says, someone has been incarcerated for years. Do you not have information of happenings or the economy outside, or information of whom to vote for? How will they now be eligible to vote?
We have another comment from Chiamaka Abio. He said, it is just 2015. See how tirelessly they work to make sure they rig the election. Well, that's her comment.
That's her comment, because that word is very strong, that rigging of election. I think Nigerians take a step back and just look at the political atmosphere, what's happening right now in Nigeria. All right, going next to the next comment, we have I Am Sada. He says, inmates in Nigeria and Africa will do whatever he or she is told to do. for a proper meal.
You get the
That is-
point. That's
yeah.
another point. We have another comment from Daddy Moon Drop. He said, I think this is a welcome development. The prisoners are citizens and they deserve to participate. I believe if there is a good leader, there will be less inmates. That's true though, but you know what we say?
I think it's a very good point, and Anek is making right now to bring
Yeah.
in this idea. I
It's a
really
good
wish
point.
to see how far it goes and if truly it will be imputed in 2027
It's a
elections.
good development, just like
is.
Nigerians have said, with the motive, the implied motive, the
Exactly.
perceived motive.
All right, now going straight into our next story.
Sorry.
Singer K1,
K1.
the ultimate guy, the guy with Savi.
Where's Savi?
He had an
Papa.
issue in the airport. And it was a big issue because he even went as well as pouring a drink on the pilot. That's what was allegedly said in the
The
news.
funny thing, when I watched that video, what I saw was him standing in the front
Yeah.
of the plane.
Right there about entry, and he refused to drop his cup.
What I was thinking, were you not thinking about your safety first? Because safety is everything in anything you do in your safety. So was he not thinking of his safety?
Well, apparently he was intoxicated, he was drinking, and that is not allowed. on
Allegedly,
plane.
that's what
Allegedly.
it
And
was
they asked him
said.
to open his cup, what is in the cup, and the pilot said they smelled alcohol from his breath, and he refused to open the cup. And started saying, do you know who I am? That big macho, do you know who I am? What can you do to me?
But aside that, he said he has passed about 2 screening
Nothing was
points. So
done.
nothing was detected that it was water. And there was a video that was showing that he always traveled with that flask.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently,
So I think now, but K1 actually came out to apologize, at least
Yes.
to tell the public that he's sorry, because it's a big deal to be a big guy
Yeah.
and you're disrespecting our officials in the plane for most, you
plane,
know. It was on your private jet.
It's not a private.
It's
Even
not
though
your
it's a
plane,
private jet,
right?
there are rules. There are laid down rules.
Exactly. Let's take a look at what he said, you know, in the video trending on social media right now.
Somebody like me should not be found in such incidents. I accept responsibility and appealing to Mr. President, the country, the Honorable Minister for Aviation, the FAAN, the NCAA, and my fans across the globe to please pardon my behavior.
From Omolambo, he says, this ban now for public police, so he no hold water.
Can you see? And the next comment said, apology accepted as long as you are as long as you realize you
Your
missed
mistakes.
your mistakes.
Go on. And sin no more. K1, sin no more. He alleged that it was water in his cup, so that was what that comment was about.
Yeah, it
but
was
we all
about.
know it wasn't water.
Right,
We're
let's
going to
take-
our next story now.
sorry.
We have from Omolambo. We have here what they basically said is that the fact is that why carry that cup?
Yeah.
As a guy, you can buy things everywhere when you're
Yeah.
traveling. So I think K1 actually has the need to tell the public the truth, first
Yeah.
of all. Seems like maybe he
Yeah.
was not saying the truth. And secondly, he should actually be an example for others. He's a big guy.
I think he has been
People
placed
know
on
him.
a ban.
Yeah, they banned him from traveling for 6 months. And people are saying maybe it's not true. I mean, how do we actually attest to the fact that he's not going to travel again?
And
Will
some
you
people
stay
also
in-
say he's the president's boy.
Oh,
We
yeah.
have that other parts to talk about next
Exactly.
time.
You know, when you have your godfather that's
Yeah, yeah.
protecting you, it does take a lot of toll. All right, now going to our next story. We have about Tiwa Savage.
Savage.
And Tiwa Savage is actually coming out to say that, you know what, she's not going to date a broke guy. But is that a big deal? Even me, I'm not going to date a broke guy. Let me just say that right now.
But that's our own perception of how she views her
Yeah.
life right now at the moment. Because, you know, dating a guy that is rich, to her, that's her preference. That's what she wants. So whatever you want, if that's what you want, go ahead. I want to take some comments.
Yes, let's look at some comments here. She actually made sure that she mentioned this during a podcast, during an interview, where she said, you know what, I want a rich man. Judge me if you like. I don't
yeah.
care. And I think coming from where she has, you know, been divorced with a son.
That's the point.
You can't expect her to, you know, date someone who doesn't have the resources like her. So most likely she's looking out for a rich man. And another thing too is that, you know, being a celebrity, you have a standard you must keep.
That's the point.
The plane she's flying, the
you
clothes
know,
she's
you know
wearing.
Nigerians now, some people that have not invested and developed in themselves, they want to take that standard. Man, you have no value. so what do you want
Hey,
to protect?
Roland.
No, that's the bitter truth.
I understand
like,
that.
This is someone, maybe just a graduate, and saying, I want to marry a rich man. What have you invested
Being
in
able to
yourself? What's your
achieve.
value? What have you
Exactly.
achieved?
And that's one thing I think women should really look out for is what is your value?
Develop yourself.
And also develop yourself. Keep working, keep going. I know a lot of people think about the money alone, but women that have money and resources have to be with people who have money and resources. That's just my opinion. And I really hope a woman that is a millionaire meets another millionaire. That's how it should be. All right, going on to our first comments for today. Let's take a look at what one of our users had to say on Instagram, Official Taiwo. He says, I see a lot of alamajuries for comment section. Waiting when I don't achieve to request for a rich man.
That's the point. Then another comment for Zidane. He said, that's Davido homeboy. Where give you standing ovation for yacht, that rich man.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine Nigeria? They like banter. They like banter.
They do. All right, we have another one here from, I think it says human beings underscore are fake.
Fake,
Interesting name there. It says we can't judge you, ma, because of the same feather you have to flock together.
That's
Agreed. The same feathers do flock together.
Then we have another comment here. Say yes, especially when you have worked so hard as a woman to get a standard. Rich or nothing. Period.
Period, ladies. Wake up. Learn and wake up.
If you don't learn, you're going to learn the hard way.
That is very true. That is all we have for entertainment on social media trends today. Roland, it's been so fun having you.
So fun
discussing this. You know, we're going to talk about BB Naija. Honestly, we will be reporting that on the next episode. You know that Sundays are eviction days. So far, so good. A lot of crybabies in the house. They keep crying. They're emotional. The men are crying.
Onion in there.
And of course, there's been some comments about some Nigerians putting out a petition to take it to court that it should be rated
because of the moral value.
The moral value, what they're teaching Nigeria. But look, if you're not over 18, you should not be watching Big Brother Naija. It is rated 18 and above.
But you and I know. My name is Roland.
My name is Aishat.B. Thanks for joining us today.
See you next week.
Thank you for having us here today on the weekend show, entertainment segment. Thank you so much, Roland. And of course, we are ready to tell you bye-bye for today. It's been a great weekend with you, all the viewers at home. Hope you had a great show. We have more for you next weekend, same time, same channel. See you then. Bye-bye.